I'm here at the historical West Ham United club in front of Mark Noble Arena, and with me is the historical coach, amazing coach in fact, and you have played around 300 IPL matches also. What do you think? I mean, you saw the Indian team today.
Yeah.
What do you assess? I mean, how do you see them growing? And they are youngsters.
Yeah, listen, you can see there's the talent there. Now it looks like you have great coaches to nurture them and make sure that they get to the next level. I can see they're very hungry to learn. They were sucking up all of the information that was given to them, and I was pleased to see that they was asking questions. Because when you ask questions, that just shows you that it's a good good personality trait and characteristic to have, because they want to learn and get to the next page as soon as possible. And the standard of football was really good as well, and I really think they can build on that and get to the next level.
And an Indian team also beat the England team, AFC Wimbledon. How surprising is that? And are you amazed to see that?
No, I'm not amazed. Over the last 10 years, I've been hearing good comments coming from obviously the ISL, and the coaching out there has been better, obviously, and that's going to always help the standard of football and the standard of talent that you create. And when they come in over here to play against so-called better teams, they're not fazed by it. They come here, they do their job, and they beat the teams that they need to beat, and they learn. Even if they do get beat, it's always a learning curve. So when you get beat, it's not a defeat. It's actually, okay, how do I learn to get better? And I think they learned a lot out of this trip.
And how do you think, I mean, is this kind of platform like Next Gen Cup and all, can this help the Indian football to grow? Because I saw, I mean, the Kerala Blasters team, and they seem to be learning lots of things in 1 or 2 sessions.
Yeah, playing in these sort of tournaments is the Next Gen Cup. Like the Premier League always do a lot of good work across the world, and for the Next Gen Cup to be staged over here, and then Indian Premier ISL teams coming over here to make sure that they're involved in it is a massive learning curve for them, as I keep on saying, because I really think the more they play these games, the more they mix with some of these European clubs, the more they're going to learn, and it's only going to be good for the club and for the Indian football. And
you have been training a very high level teams in West Ham United Academy. Do you think, people like you or the clubs like these can also learn from Indian thing?
Of course, yeah, because it's not every day you get to play a team from India. You see a different culture, the way they pass the ball, maybe the different style of play, and you might come across these sort of different techniques and different formations and different type of player when you're playing in the Premier League. So it's good that some of these boys are learning from the teams that they're playing from, obviously the ISL, because it's only going to make them better and be more prepared when they do face a team from that part of the world.
So you suggest that these kind of global sharing of knowledge of football all across can help grow Indian football or Asian football?
Listen, I'm a football man first. Football is for everyone, if you understand what I'm saying. So the more knowledge that every player gets from playing in different parts of the world and understanding how the cultures are, how different parts of the world pass the ball, how they generate, the information that they take on, the way they communicate, it's all a learning curve for any player that plays against any team, especially in the Indian Super League, because they understand they've got a different style of play. They're looking at us and they're learning as well. So it's a trade, and it's good to be a part of.
So you are seeing a lot of potential in Indian football. Can you say, down the line, 10 years from here, you can see 4 or 5 players coming up to play EPL kind of thing from Indian football? Yeah,
of course. As long as your national team is doing well, and if you've got a star that's being nurtured in the right way, and he wants to get over to European football, I believe that you have a few Asian players over here already playing in the Premier League. So there's no bar to it. There's no limit. You can always improve. Everybody's going to get to that level eventually, because the standard of football is increasing every day. And if the ISL can catch up, then you never know. There might be a trade where they come to a Premier League side and impose themselves in the Premier League and be because you know what? Imagine the first Indian player to make it into the first team of a Premier League club. They're going to be like a god over in India. So it's going to be a great thing.
Do you see it's happening in the coming years?
Yeah, of course. It's happened with Chinese football, South Korean football. Why can't Indian football be up there too?
It sounds very good for Indian football fans. I hope it happens very soon. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you so much, Gordon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.